Hello, everybody. Good evening. It's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope everybody's having a good evening. I actually caught this trade long in gold. It's paying off pretty nicely so far. I'm long at 52. So if we can break back above VWAP and get back up to 360, I'll be sitting pretty happy in this trade. I got to stop down at 48.3. Like to see a little more continuation up to 60. Trading the balance area. See if we get some continuation. And Q selling off. Might stop out and get repositioned. We'll see. How did everybody trade today? There goes. Delta's positive, so I like that. So. Caught the death candle long. Oh, man. Nice. Nice, Bob. So we have the biggest distribution right here, as you can see, a bulk of it. All right, so this is kind of a value area high right in this zone. It might be prudent to take profits. So it looks like it's about ready to stop me out. So I'll trade it there, get out, break even. We'll see what happens. Let's see what's happening over on NQ land. It's not getting above VWAP, or it's not trading above VWAP. That's a big problem for this trade. Sorry, your audio is not working. I could see my faceplate lighting up, so I know that the audio is working. Here it goes. All right, I got filled on that trade. Bob, we still liking this long? Or we're going to continue trading in balance here? It was a death candle, huh? So we got value area high up here at 60. Value area low down here at 48.7. This one right here, 63.7. So hell, let's get back in, shall we? Let's see if I can get a better price though. 56.5, maybe? Or is it just going to go without me? See if we get a little bit of a back test long. I'm not going to chase it up here at value area high. I would like to get a better position. But look at the delta. Zoop. Right, delta is going whoop. Buyers. Death candle. Zoop. There's been buyers ever since. Oil, nothing. That candle in Microsoft. The new, is that the earnings? Bitcoin holding up. Oh, it's an excellent book. And it's the psychology lessons that are important, right? He has a little bit of a different trading style. So you don't want to get too caught up in certain things. It is significant. Unless it's grinding against your position. That also happens in Globex. This looks like a price discovery continuation short on NQ, but let's see what the profile tells us. Got an LVN down here. So we could very well hold up here. I might look to go long NQ here. I'm a little late to the party. So watching this low volume node right here, 161. We also have an IB level. And this is also kind of where upper band was from the previous day. Let's also put on a New York VWAP on this chart. Ooh, look at that. That's kind of like a return to value. Either chill or slow pain panic. Oh man, my light again. Why does it keep doing that? So I am long NQ here. I'll add down here 161 if we get back down there. So we are at this, we kind of have low volume to both sides, don't we? low volume up here in this zone. Right here. So we definitely want to trade above that. We can go back up with the VWAP, right? So I want to see it break above, trade right through this area, which could very well happen. And then we have this other low volume pocket kind of right here, which would be a good add spot. Gold was the move, man. We were long gold. I covered it too very fast, but also I didn't know it was going to keep going. Covered it right up here. I was long down here. Think we get a bigger continuation move, Bob? Because we're at the IB level now. We got a LVN right here at 66. So if we were going to short, we're pretty close to the short spot. If we continue to trade in balance here. Delta is going just straight up. Three nine six seven. I've got some very relaxing music going. Think you shorts paying off? Almost at VWAP here, so it's a spot to take profit for me. VWAP profits done and dusted. Depends, full life. If it's a trade setup that I like, I'm just going to take the trade. Get a good setup, I take the setup. I do have some confirmation tools like the DOM, right? I use that for see how price is behaving on the DOM. I use cumulative delta. I use tick strike, which I don't even have open. What am I doing? So thrown off of my stupid lights going off. There we go. Oh, nice, Geo. Nothing like a baby crying to calm you down. Chuck's in a dark place. Chuck woke up and chose violence this morning. NQ is very calm and collected today, I thought. I had no problems trading our girl this morning. She provided. I got that t-shirt. You're my sim liquidity. I don't know about this gold short. I don't know. Not looking good. NQ trade was good. That paid off nice. Well, I'm hoping this thing stays in balance, but we're almost back at this point of control from the previous session. And this is the zone I really like, this 66. So let's this is the zone I really liked. I was just really early. Kind of proved to be support. Let's see if it turns into resistance as we continue to trade, and hopefully what's a balance area, unless we leave this, go on to greener pastures. Oh, this is the spot. Right through it. To the moon. Gold goes. Gold doesn't give a damn. Is that your blow off top you were talking about? Yeah, that's yesterday's. Previous session POC. Well, previous session POC is up at 72.5. So we still got a little more to go, actually. Yeah, 72. Still looks good long. Is this the flag? I'll bite long. We'll assume it keeps doing what it's doing. Yeah, look at the spread. 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys trade this massive spread, half a point spread. Crazy. Bunch of masochists. Oh, I know you. There we go. That spread. Not so. All right, 72.5. That's what we're going to. I'll do 1.5. 71.5. I'll put my stop in here. Break even. See if we can keep moving up. Moving up. 20 ticks in profit here. Thank you. I nailed the bottom. 20 points from there. Here we go. Come on, gold. 71.5. Let's go. What's up, Whoa? That's a capitulation candle. That's a sign of volume exhaustion. So a candle with a red dot or a green dot right here is telling us that there's over 125% volume in this candle. So we consider it a volume event and we tack on a anchored VWAP to it. Hello, Vladimir. Hey. Yeah, so there's a mix of things here. Let's clean it up a little bit. I'll get rid of these capitulations. That kind of confuses everybody for now. Actually, I'll just make them clear. Actually, I'll do it this way. Make these clear. That way you can still see the capitulation. So one standard deviation on the Globex VWAP. The gray lines, the orange lines are low volume nodes off of both the composite and previous session profiles. This is the weekly upper standard deviation. If I zoom out, you can see this is the weekly VWAP. This is the weekly lower band deviation, right? So this is weekly VWAP with one standard deviations. We have the yesterday's Globex. Oh man, gold stopped me out. To the tick too. Bastard. So I go through all this in the book. And Q back to VWAP. All right, if the session's VWAP stays above the midpoint of that session, it's a good idea to go short. No, I don't know if that's a good thesis. If you understand more into auction market theory concepts that we kind of follow here, we can build a balance area up there. It doesn't mean the price has to come back down. We could build structure up there and the price could just stay up there. Right. So we don't assume short until there's a contextual shift to the downside. It's funny how social media works, right? Video uploads. Saw my Instagram. Now I pop up miraculously on YouTube. It knows. Damn right, Corey. I got bills to pay over here. I don't know about you. All right, let's put that profile back on NQ. Let's start it right here. So we have this low volume area right here. And we have another low volume area right here. So going to cut right back through it again. Or do we find some support this time on NQ? All right. I'll try the long. Well, actually, not so fast. Not so fast. Let's see if we can get back down to the lower band. And then let's see what happens on the delta here. Also a pretty terrible spread on NQ as well. $43. My cat just died. I had to pay $1,400 for the cat to die. So that was fun. Yep. Well, we had to have it cremated and, all that kind of stuff. JP. 1,400. They also, so it wasn't just today. They did x-rays and things like that to find out if it was in heart failure. So, and then once we discovered it was in heart failure, then we decided to euthanize. Okay, so that was an anemic bounce. I'm glad I didn't long there. But look at that. Buyer stepped in there. I'm gonna try the long again. It's hard to get good fills in Globex, man. This nasty spread. JP, yes, but also we've come a long way since then. Here we go. All right, let's see if it gets back up through VWAP here. I'm long at 74 3/4. See if we can get back up to point of control here. It's a nice trade. That worked out nice. Don't stop me out. Just keep going. Just keep going. There we go. Lifetime 150K. 16.1K. Oh man. And Q is going to do me dirty here. That was super close. It came in one tick of my stop out there. Crazy. All right. Up, back up. Look at that. Didn't stop me out. Perfect. Let's see if we can get above VWAP now. Maybe this was just a little flushacito. There it goes. All right. What do we think here? I don't want to get too aggressive. 84? 83? 82. All right. Ask is at 80 and a quarter, 80 and a half. Ask is at 80 and 3/4. Let's go, baby. Come on. Yeah, volume profile is super important, Snakes. You have to understand. Here we go. A lot of the system is based on concepts that originate in the volume profile. It's the same concepts apply to VWAP with deviations. And begin. There we go. Filled. Nice trade. Looking for buy up on ES. Is that right? Well, I'm more of a day trader. So, I don't know what your outlook is on ES. Volume profile 2 days before. I mean, I don't know. Okay, so today NQ did another up and go run. Do you ever just jump in and see where it goes by the end of the day? No, I do not. And I don't do anything even close to that. I trade actively. I'm usually done in about an hour and a half of my trading. I pull my profits out of the market. I scalp level to level and I call it a day and come back tomorrow. That is how I trade. These are low volume areas that I picked out. And this was a great buy spot from the profile. A little low volume pocket. I bought here. And then I took profits right up into upper band here. So fade value area extremes. Right out of the book. And it worked out nice. Worked out real nice. Ba-boom, ba-boom. Trading level to level. Gold is back into balance. You know, yeah, I mean, we're still trading in yesterday's profile range as well, right? So there's that. So this is a nice trade. It worked out according to plan. It's 7:37 already. Time flies when we're having fun, I guess, huh? Gold has been a snoozer. We got a couple good trades on gold. Nothing crazy. We shorted here, caught a scalp. I got caught off sides here, took a loss, added in bigger up here, caught the flag down, longed up there. I was all over the place on gold. Scalping gold like I scalp NQ'd doesn't seem to go as well for me. So gold tends to be better for bigger trades, it seems. HD, I don't use bracket orders for the most part. If I do use them, they're just placed there arbitrarily, and I'll just move them to some kind of oh shit levels. For the most part, I manually get in and out of my trades using the DOM. Oh yeah, look at that. PDC. Even though this isn't great PDC conditions because we have a flat VWAP, it still worked. This is a wonky Globex VWAP. Look at this thing. It's like let's take off the toolkit and see what just the VWAP looks like. Look at this. There it goes. There you go. Rising. You guys is crazy. NQ is kind of all over the place. Not bad. I've had better trades on NQ, actually. Mustafa. Aren't you up late? What are you doing up so late? It's like almost 1 o'clock in the morning in jolly old England. Oh, it's only midnight then. Oh, it's midnight. Did you see the picture of you guys? I shared that on my Instagram. And I guess what song I put on as the background, Mustafa. Just guess. If you were to pick one stereotypical song to place on the background for a bunch of people in London. No, it wasn't Ozzy. What is it? Rule. I think the name of the song is Rule Britannia. Rule Britannia. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum. Stereotyping can be funny sometimes. Theo says Harry Potter. Sex Pistols. Oh, God save the Queen. Clash, yeah. Rock the Casbah. London's burning. London calling. That's what it was. London calling. Looked like a nice bunch. I'm really glad you guys got together like that. Danny seems like a really good dude. He seems to know trading really, really well. Obsessed like the rest of us. $72. There it is. We called it. Now, do we short it? Doing it. Doing it. Can't stop me. I'm in. Oh my God. What have I done? I got out. Got out for break even on that. Should we get back in? No, don't do it. Good. I like him even more now, Chuck. So this is a low volume pullback. We're getting long. And get filled. There it goes. Higher it goes. All right, Mustafa. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, we got this IB extension level up here at 77.5. Fading gold isn't as fun as fading NQ. It feels like like picking up pennies in front of a freight train. NQ kind of oscillates a little more and cleaner. This just feels more illiquid. Sorry, Bob. I mean, I don't mean to hate on your love. Gold is great. Not fun. Getting out of this thing. Shorts working out for you. That was the level. Didn't quite get to that IB extension. The IB levels are insane good. It's almost like a cheat code on gold. That's one of my best YouTube videos, is my secrets of gold trading, all about the initial balance and its extensions. People love that video. Well, yeah, we're day trading gold, so it doesn't really matter if it's in an upswing like it is. We're not talking about like investing in gold. Kiwi. Nice short, Bob. Nice, Kiwi. Yeah, that video did really well. What amazes me is how many people don't, a lot of people know the initial balance, but they don't know the 820 open time on gold futures, which I thought was fascinating. Nice, Bob. Great trade. Excellent trade. 45 ticks. I'd take that every day of the week. Now, do we get a bigger pullback? Bigger fade, perhaps? Okay, so just make sure I'm close to it. Okay. Kurt, yeah, I'm trying to make sure I'm close to the, also when I turn away from it. So I'll try and make sure I'm always talking into the mic. Thanks for the feedback. No pun intended. Nothing like a good mic joke. Interesting. Finally, up my microphone game. I've had that Blue Yeti for over a decade, easily over a decade. Probably since 2012. I've had that microphone. So definitely got my money's worth out of that microphone. LVN jokes. All right. Let's think about that. Awesome, Lucky. You guys haven't bought the book yet, highly encourage you to pick this up. It's an easy read. You could read it in a weekend. Number 5 best-selling book on Amazon in the futures category. What? Right here, number 5, top 5. Okay, I'll dive into that in a second. Also, apparently 59,000 in all of books is supposedly really good. I don't have any benchmarks to go by, but somebody said that that's like really good. So cool. Wow, JP. Did you come up with that one yourself? You'll be here all night, folks. Okay. So why do low volume nodes provide support? Okay, so this goes to the basic tenets of the profile and auction market theory, right? So this is volume per price, right? A high volume node is the most popular prices, right? This is where the most orders, the most business has been done, right? We can consider them popular prices, and price tends to rotate around high volume nodes. Okay. When we get to a low volume node, this is a less popular price, right? So as it comes down to a low volume node, right, there isn't as many willing participants here ready to do business. So price tends to gravitate away from it back to the middle of the high volume node. Okay? If it does break it, it generally breaks through it really fast because why? It's an unpopular price. It could also grind through it, but most times it's fast. And we can also fill it in. We can fill in a low volume node. We start trading in it. All types of wonderful things just to make it a little more complicated and not as simple as we'd like it to be. Nice trader, A1AB. Appreciate the support. I think the next book is going to be on psychology. Maybe volume profile in itself. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Well, it's been fun. Who's going to the lounge after this? Japanese want their gold. This is a great move. Guys, we went from 50 to almost 80 in the last hour. That's almost a full percentage. That's 0.75%, guys, in 1 hour. That's outrageous. It's a hell of a move. Yeah, Mike, that's an interesting idea. I like that idea. All right, guys. Always a good time. I love trading with you guys in the evening. It's a lot more chill, right? It's kind of like a hangout while we look at the charts, talk trading, and see what we can pick up. We got some good trades. We got a long down here. I got long here again, right? So I pretty much bottom tick the 2 long entries, 2 nice ones on NQ. So that was nice. No shorts. Gold was a little trickier for me. I'm an NQ specialist, so that's not uncommon. Short, that level. We're looking longs here on these flags. This is a price discovery continuation trade. And then back up to the IB. Who's shorting that? I don't know, man. It's already up almost 0.75%. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up here. If you want to keep trading, head on over to the Gold Lounge. You guys can share your screen, share your mics, premium members, collaborate with your fellow VWAP Wave traders. We're coming up to a composite LVN up here at 87, so this might be a good place to short. You're welcome, guys. I'll see you guys in the morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the premium room. And then we'll open it up to the delayed YouTube stream at 10 a.m. So if you're going to keep trading tonight, manage your risk, stay sharp, and happy trading, everybody. See you guys tomorrow morning.